God bless you and God protect you, geometry students. This is our geometry practice quiz, and I trust that He will lead us because He knows the way. He'll give us insight, He'll give us all that we need to be as prepared as possible for this quiz, either tomorrow. Well, yes, they're all going to be tomorrow for block 6 and block 7. So here we go. As we consider congruences of triangles, there's one congruence which is more important than all the rest. And I trust by now you know that it's the truth. Write a verse which portrays this. So here comes a verse, and it says, therefore. Therefore, we didn't go into this, but this is in light of all that Christ has done for us. Be imitators of God. What an invitation. As dear children. Sometimes I think about when I was about 6 or 7 years old, wearing my dad's shoes here, imitating my dad, and walk in love. God wants us to imitate it like that. Walk in love. How do we do that? As Christ also has loved us. And how He loved us. And given Himself for us. This for means as a substitute for. An offering and a sacrifice. To God. And here's how God feels about it. For a sweet smelling aroma. And I say, God really likes that. Now, in terms of congruent triangles, what does it mean when two triangles are congruent? So what it means, they're three angles and three sides are congruent. I trust you understand that the three angles from one are corresponding to the three angles of the other, and the three sides from one of the triangles are congruent to the three sides of the other triangle. So the 6 features are congruent as we match them up to each other. And here's one you're going to be using a lot. Number 3, state the triangle sum theorem. Triangle, so it has to do with triangle, and it's sum, so we're talking about a sum. And I can just hear someone saying it right now. What does it say? The sum. Appropriately, the sum of the 3 angles of any triangle That sum is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, again, the sum of the three angles of any triangle equals 180 degrees. Okay, with that in mind, let's go ahead and do a question that relates to that. Take a look at this one here. It says find x. This is number 7. And we've got the three angles in terms of x here. So what we would do, we would say 2x plus 5x plus 3x equals 180. 2x plus 5x, 7x, 7x plus 3x would be 10x equals 180. Please go step by step here. Divide both sides by the 10. I told you it once when I skipped that step going downstairs, there's a lot of pain. Don't skip steps, all right? Divided by 10. If I divide 10 by 10, I get 1. If I divide 180 by 10, I get 18. So 18 divided by 1 is 18. My answer x here is equal to 18. All right? As a follow-up to that, I'd like us to do this one. Let's take this one as 7b. Let's say we've got a triangle that looks something like this. All right, let me put some numbers or variables in here. Let's say we have 2x for this angle. We have 65 for this angle. And we have 40 degrees for this angle. How would you set that up to find x? Well, I trust you would say 2x plus 65 plus 40 is equal to 180. That's the way to set that up. And then the first thing you do, you put like terms together. These terms are like each other. So 65 plus 40 gives us 105 equals 180. And then what? We subtract 105 from each side. We want to have the 2x term by itself. So we have 2x is equal to, let's borrow 1 from the 8, leave us 7, and the 1 we borrow makes us 10. 10 take away 5 is 5. 7 take away 0 is 7. So that's 75. And so we have x, we divide this side by 2. Divide this side by 2. When we work this out, I'm glad I gave you this where it doesn't come to a whole number, because you can handle these things. 2 goes into 7. 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 2 is 6. Subtract, we get 1. Bring down the 5. 2 goes into 15. 2 times 7 is 14. Subtract. So it's 37 and 1, this 1 over 2. 37 and a half. All right. These are similar. Well, I shouldn't say similar. These have to do with the exterior angle. You see this angle on the outside? This is the exterior angle. So the setup for this one would be the exterior angle, which is 8x, is equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles. That's another theorem. So we have transitioned away from the triangle sum theorem to the exterior angle theorem. Exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles. So we have 8x is equal to 128. And we divide both sides by 8. Please again, don't skip any steps on this. 128 divided by 8. We have 8 goes into 12 once. 1 times 8 is 8. You subtract. 8 goes into 48 6 times. 8 times 6 is 48. Our answer will be x equals 16. Okay. This one you'd set up similarly and work it out. So this is the exterior angle here. So you'd say the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles, equal to 4x minus 9 plus 2x. What I'd like you to do is go back over this one and just work it out yourself. Okay? Okay, the answer here for this one is, if I remember, it's 3. So you can just work that out and check it to see if you get 3. And finally, I want to give you the flavor of what a bonus could look like. So let's say this were a scrumptious bonus that looks like this. Let's see what we could do for a possible juicy one right here. Let's say we have a triangle like this. Yeah, this is a juicy one, fairly juicy one. Let's say this is our x here, and this is our 51 degrees. And this is, let's say this is 102. And I say find x. Well, you use the same principle. You look at it and you say, oh, this is the exterior angle here. It's 102. So the theorem says the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles. So you say, oh, 102 is equal to x plus 51. Okay, if you like, you can switch and use a symmetric property and say x plus 51 equals 102. And you subtract 51 from both sides. You get x equal to 2 take away 1 is 1. And then borrow 1 from here. 10 take away 5 is 5. So x would be 51. That would make sense. Because if x is 51, then 51 for x plus 51 is equal to 102. Alright? Alright, may God bless you and keep you. And as you need to, just take some of these and rework them. Just maybe cover your work, go to another sheet and just rework them to make sure you're getting the right answer and to make sure you get the required practice. See you soon.